Cynopsis in your ear.
Good morning, I'm Trish Pahanik for Cynopsis, slowly making our way towards the end of the week. It's Thursday, April 13th, 2006, and this is your first early morning briefing. Here is today's top story. As to our 50,000th subscriber to Cynopsis, he prefers to remain anonymous. Not so anonymous are two of the three who were the first to correctly guess April 11th as the big day. Congratulations to Peter Butchin, Vice President of Pricing and Inventory at VHOne and VHOne Classic, and to Carrie Barsack of S&K Menswear in Virginia Beach. We've not been able to connect with the winner number 3 as yet. As to the big question of the day, tell them what they've won, Jay. Each of our winners will receive a limited edition Cynopsis coffee mug, I know now you're jealous, and a personalized Apple Video iPod. Thanks for playing. Well, maybe I haven't mentioned this before, but if you had a promo or a commercial in this daily podcast, it would go right about here. Coming up under Morgan Stuff today, Lifetime plans ripped from the headlines movie marathon. Gospel of Judas propels National Geographic to number 2 on Sunday. ABC Family announces upfront plans, and VH1 orders more of Flavor Flav. And while I'm telling you about all this great stuff, take a look at these beautiful shots provided to us from National Geographic's Digital Motion Library. Starting next week, Lifetime Television will air a new movie marathon ripped from the headlines. Now, there's stories surrounding some of America's most notorious true crime murders, mayhem, and trials. As an added bonus, 5 national reporters who've covered these stories will join host victims' rights attorney Gloria Allred and former judge and court TV journalist Catherine Cryer to offer insight, updates, and analysis. The marathon airs Monday through Thursday, beginning April 17th. Among the made-for-movie titles are Amber Fry, witness for the prosecution, Outrage in Glenridge, and A Woman Scorned, the Betty Broderick story. Well, the timing must have been right for the Gospel of Judas when it premiered last Sunday evening on the National Geographic Channel. It gave the network the number 2 slot in ad-supported cable networks for the 8 to 10 time period among adult 25 to 54, with nearly 2 million tuning in and a 1.3 rating. Upfront 2006 for ABC Family. ABC Family unveils a Summer Blast branded promotion, along with 3 new scripted programs over the long, hot summer. Ooh, I don't even want to think about that. Falcon Beach premieres June 5th, set in a quiet New England town where locals and summer holiday seekers mingle and relationships form, and changes quickly as the tide. The 2-hour premiere and 13 one-hour episodes are produced by Original Pictures Incorporated and Insight Productions. Kyle XY premieres June 26th. It's about a strange teenage savant, Kyle, who moves in with his psychologist and her family. As Kyle's brilliance emerges, the family works to solve the mystery of his origins. 10 one-hour episodes are produced by Touchstone Television. And last, 3 Moons Over Milford launches July 23rd, starring Elizabeth McGovern. This is a quirky drama set in a picturesque small town whose townspeople react to a cosmic explosion threatening the Earth's existence by quitting jobs, indulging their vices, and living each day like it's their last. Sounds pretty cool. 8 one-hour episodes are produced by Touchstone Television. Limited series Fallen premieres August 13th, the first installment in 6 one-hour specials based on the hit book by Tom Snygoski, starring Paul Wesley and Tom Skerritt. The story is about an adopted teenage orphan, Aaron, and his search for his roots. On his 18th birthday, baffling events begin to happen. Animals talk to him, terrifying real nightmares, which lead him to think his destiny must be great. And ABC Family has also renewed Wildfire, the original drama about the world of horse racing, for a 3rd season with production of the 13 one-hour episodes beginning this summer. In addition, ABC Family has launched a new version of abcfamily.com with 5 areas targeted to adults: share, play, go, celebrate, and watch. New production, casting, and development. VH1 has ordered up a second attempt for Flavor Flav to find true love, giving a 2nd season order to Flavor of Love. The little series that could turn into the network's most watched show in its history, pulling in 6 million viewers for the season finale. VH1 has ordered 10 new episodes, and production begins in May. Matt Kunitz has signed a 2-year, 7-figure deal with Endemol USA. Kunitz makes the moves from NBC, where he was the showrunner for Fear Factor. Matt will create and develop new projects for Endemol, but his first job will be to executive produce the U.S. version of Endemol's Operation Triumpho, a Looking for the Best contest targeting singers. The project is for ABC and could be on the air as early as this summer. Marty Nixon has signed a 2-year development deal with Touchstone TV, and her first 2 projects will be executive producer, that's a hard one to say this morning, for the ABC pilot project Brothers and Sisters, and as the showrunner for the Callista Flockhart project if the show gets picked up. Moving along this morning, here are the rating summary for Tuesday according to live plus same-day ratings from Nielsen Media Research. Fox maintained its Tuesday night winning streak with a 10.027, adult 18 to 49. American Idol at 8 o'clock on Fox blew everyone out of the contention with an 11.733. House at 9 o'clock, also on Fox, surpassed all the other nets with an 8.421. At 10 o'clock, the last hour of the 10 Commandments Part 2 on ABC snuck ahead with a 4.111, and not far behind was a repeat of CSI on CBS at a 3.911. And today's trivia question, Michael Keaton changed his name when he got into acting because his birth name was the same as another popular actor. What was his birth name? Well, that is it for this morning. Be sure to check your email for the full printed version of today's synopsis with new executive moves, more on ratings, a few new classified ads, a few other stories that didn't make it into today's podcast, and, of course, tonight's primetime broadcast lineup. For Cynthia Turner, who wrote and compiled Synopsis, I'm Trish Pahanik with the podcast version of Synopsis in your ear.